I'm the best at getting hit by that guy. So anyway, two riffs in a row. We'll go over the spec again real quick. This is what I chose to do. I chose to go Frailty, Scent of Blood. Um, 15% you get them to, and they die, and your cursed enemies take 15% increased damage from your minions. That is a huge buff to the rathma spec that already got buffed like crazy. Um, Bone armor, I went with die flesh sustain, life per second per target hit. You could go with the stun, you could go with the move speed. You could really do whatever you want there. I just picked this on the fly real quick. Skeletal mages, obviously you're using singularity, which brings us to physical, so you want that percent physical damage on your slots. Command skeletons, freezing grasp. It gives you a little extra CC if you're going to use Jessiths. If you're not going to use Jessiths, I suggest you use the teleport, because teleport, who doesn't like having a teleport? It's nice to get away from like crazy arcane or whatever. Um, so if you're not going to use command skeletons, if you're going to go Scythe of the Cycle and cube Raylanas, I would, put teleport there. Bone Spike, sudden impact, you're getting a stun, which is going to help out your Crispins for, a brief second. But it's more importantly with Raylanas, you're getting your essence back very fast. And then Devour, you can go either Satiated or Cannibalize, really. Doesn't really matter. It's up to you. Final Service, Overwhelming Essence. This synergizes really well with Raylanas, so it's like a must-have if you take it. Life from Death, so you get Health Globes to fill up that Essence pool with your Reaper's Wraps. And Extended Servitude increases the duration of your Skeletal Mage and Revive minions by 25%. This is an absolute necessity if you're not using Land of the Dead and Sim. Like it's 100% you need this, so take it. This is pretty much what you got to take if you're going to run this. You could, if you want, get rid of Final Service because you really don't die much with how tanky you are. And you could get Dark Reaping, which would just give you more essence and keep your mages at max much more often than you see. I mean, in these 100s, we were running probably an average of 6 mages. So, you could swap out swap out Final Service for Dark Reaping. I don't think you particularly need the proc with how tanky you become. You could also do Spreading Malediction because you're getting, you cursing enemies, but I think Dark Reaping's a better choice there just to give you some more essence. So that is it. That is the 0 cooldown spec for next patch. As you saw, we did two 100s back to back. Neither one of them was, like a super optimal rift or anything like that. So I just want to see what dropped. If any of the new stuff dropped. Nope. So anyway, yeah, that's it. I hope this 0 cooldown Rathma spec works for you. I hope you enjoy it. Remember, it's all around this belt right here. I don't have, I just grabbed this out of the bag and rolled vid on it. The rolls one more time. You want to go attack speed here. You don't need any cooldown, so you don't have to go quadfecta. It's just trifecta gloves, and you're maxing your int. Over here, you do not need cooldown and no damage rolls for this spec on shoulders. So you could go all resist, you could go armor and get physical resist as a secondary. That's probably the best slot with 15% life. So these are EHP monster shoulders. You want to ditch cooldown here. Over here, you're going to run a purple gem. Get that purple gem going for you guys. 6 crit, 15 skeletal mage damage. Over here, just a simple Tasker's Pledge, physical crit, or an Eye of Etlich. You get 33 or so % reduced damage from ranged attacks, which are the only things that kill you in Rathma. Funny enough. So, I think Eye of Etlich and COE is the endgame way to run this. That's just my opinion. But if not, you just rock Traveler's Pledge and Compass Rose. Over here, you get to go % damage and attack speed, which is nice because you aren't able to do that when you're rocking cooldown skills. On your Crispins, I got a really good one. This is probably like the best way you can play Crispins, with a one-hander at least. You know, you get the damage roll, the average damage, you get attack speed and crit damage. You know, on your Compass Rose, you can really just do it however you want, or your COE. COE, I'd probably go, obviously, just trifecta, attack speed, crit chance. That's what you want to go on Compass Rose also. But average damage doesn't suck either, so, you know, don't turn away average damage rolls. On your shield, again, you can turn this into an EHP monster with crit chance and elite damage. If you ditch that cooldown roll, you can get percent life there, and you'll be running a ton of life. So you mix that up with cannibalize. Like if I had the right roll here, I'd have 15% more life. And then you just run cannibalize from there because you don't even need to be walking around at like 1.6 million life. Although you could if you wanted to. So there's a lot of different stuff you can do. I'll put a Diablo fans guide together for this when I get a little bit of time. But you see, it's 2 quick 100s. So you guys asked for no cooldown. I came over here and delivered it to you. I hope you guys enjoy it. I got to get ready for work today, but I wanted to put a couple videos out for you guys today. So thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you have a great day. And if you don't like cooldown, go the rathma way. Oh, by the way, as far as ceiling goes, I think you could get this. You know, you're definitely going higher than what they were clearing last season. So you had a 108 Land of the Dead last season. This I think could go to about 110 with the right rift, but I mean it's got to be the right rift. So yeah, good luck.